Boy, you had me from the start. By the way you stare, the way you rolled up for me, yeah. Man, I felt your energy. Wasn't used to being loved and treated differently, yeah. But something went wrong, the signals got crossed, and now we're on completely different pages. Let's go where we were, where no one gets hurt. Baby, keep it right there, don't you stress the flow. You're trying to pick the pace up, we should take it slow. Baby, keep your focus, don't you make me change my mind. If you love me, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Boy, you take me on a trip, always up and down and back and forth in merry-go-round. I just wanna get it right, but when you go left, I'm stuck here feeling left behind.
Twin. It's a takeover, baby.
Yeah.
It's about that time. Y'all been waiting for us to come back. We back.
We back and we at it.
And we are ready. Guess who's back? Diva Dip got a parking space back. Hey, girl. Hey. Hey, Diva. Hey, Tanya. Juju. What's good, girl?
Hey,
yeah, I'm kind of looking at it from my laptop over here. Girl, I got I think we're gonna find us some tea today. What you think?
Okay, let's do it.
First of all, thank everybody for joining.
Yes.
It's our day, so we're hosting the show. Yep, love. Much love for y'all. Yeah, so we're hosting today. So the DNA gotta go by our rules.
Ooh.
So
yeah.
you ready? You ready?
I got questions. I got questions too. I got some juicy ones.
So I guess I'll bring up the DNA.
Let's do it.
Let's bring them in.
What's up?
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
So I see y'all completely just took over, huh?
Indeed. You know us.
Wow. So what I'm gonna do? Hold on. Let me do this. Since y'all taking over, we'll come down to the bottom. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Everybody.
Hey everybody. What's up, Juju?
Hey.
Miss Juju's in the building.
Hey, Juju.
Hey,
Tanya.
Hi, y'all.
Diva.
Hey.
Deja's here.
Deja's here as
Yes.
well.
Hey, Deja.
What's up? What's up, Deja? And
thank y'all for coming.
Back. Oh Jesus. It's on now. Oh man. So I take it you said we're in the hot chair today.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, that should be interesting.
So
I'm ready.
I got questions.
You got questions?
Mm-hmm.
Deja say she smelled trouble. Oh Lord. All right. So we're in the hot seat, look like y'all.
So do y'all want to tell people who you all are before we get into it?
Oh,
yes, we're Divine DNA. This is the D, Donnell, and I'm Angelique.
Yep.
I know that sounded.
Yeah.
Y'all know how we do. We try to
keep it clean. Hey, what's up? Long time no see.
Hey, Brown Eyes.
Hey,
Hey, the building. What's up?
hey, girl.
Hey. So yeah, we've been married for 22 years, been together
Next
for
month is
24.
our anniversary.
Yes.
Hey, ugly pretty chick.
Amanda. Hey.
Hey, Amanda.
Hey.
This is the
Yes.
This is
I know y'all.
This is the D.
This is the Donnell.
We're gonna keep it at that. What's up, Silky?
Hey.
Yeah.
Everybody mind goes there, Tanya. You ain't alone. You heard the cackle and laugh.
Yeah. So we're in a hot seat today. Yeah. So we've been married for 22 years and been together for 24.
Next month.
Next month. Ooh, next month would be
I'm so
That's
excited.
amazing.
I want to know what you're gonna do.
Yes, I don't know.
We don't know yet.
We don't know yet. But yeah, we're definitely looking forward to it. So on to these hot questions, because I know y'all ooh. I know y'all coming with it. They gonna come with it, y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, she got a kit.
She got her pen.
Oh, you're right.
Business.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord. Y'all get ready.
Let the questions begin.
Will the audience have
Yeah,
questions
yeah.
too? Have questions, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, if you have questions, feel free.
Yes.
Please do. I got a list here, but I don't have to run through them all. So,
Yeah, I got a list here too. I definitely got a list here too. Okay.
They ready.
Time in.
Yes,
Please
Amanda.
come
Yeah.
in.
She ready.
Right.
Ready. Oh boy.
So, Britt, you want me to go first?
I mean, it don't matter. Go ahead.
Okay. Question number one.
Question number one. Hey, Verlina.
Hi,
Send help.
Verlina.
Hey, I'm blinking twice. Send help.
Hey, Verlina.
Hey,
It's too late.
it's too late. All right.
So, I want to know, what's the biggest disagreement that you've had within your marriage?
Wow. That's a good one.
Think about it.
Oh, we have a timer. The biggest disagreement?
I know what I would say. You want me to answer first?
Go ahead, because I don't.
In my opinion, our biggest disagreement is the differences in the way that we respond to our children and how we raise them. Because sometimes I think he's easier on them than I would be. I'm a straight shooter, honest, sometimes not so tactfully. And he is the nice guy. He tries to smooth it over, or if it's something that he doesn't want to tell them, he'll say, "Can you tell them?" Da 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 da. So I'm the blunt, not so tactful, hard.
Yeah.
And with him, he is the easygoing. He want to smooth it over, be nice, daddy.
Yeah. Yeah, that okay. I can agree with that. There are times where there takes some because I guess it takes time to rev the I'm gonna get in your ass engine. I guess for me, hers is already ready to go. So I say, hey, you go to the kids with this one, and then because maybe I'll just like skip over. She'll be like, excuse me, let me in here. Listen, you. You know what I'm saying? So there may be some time, but there may be some times that she may come to me and ask me if I've talked to somebody about a certain thing or whatever. So yeah, even though we have those different styles, at the end of the day, I think we know how to handle it, I guess. Like,
it complements one another.
Yeah, it complements one. It comes in handy. It comes in handy a lot. But sometimes it'd be like if I say something, she's like, let me in. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, yeah.
And at the same time, when back in the day, when our oldest two were younger, I would always want to give them everything, and he would be like, "No, you got to make them work for something," and da 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 da. So as much as hard as I can be with discipline, I'm equally as giving when I'm give them something. So I spoil them to no end, but I also get in their ass when they need their ass gotten into. But he used to be like, "No, don't do this. No, don't do that. You're giving them too much. You're going too far."
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, "But these are my babies."
Yeah.
You know.
That's when I be like, "Damn that! Look, this is what we do." Yes.
So the yin and the yang, the give and the take, and balancing one another out, and always trying to come to that middle ground where it's fair, but it's firm and it's right.
Yep. I think Brittany got one because she's like it's eating like she's one. Oh, go ahead.
Okay. So, what is the most romantic date that you all have ever been on?
The most romantic?
Wasn't that for your birthday?
I think it was.
Was it last year or the year before?
My birthday?
Year before.
I've done some nice birthdays for you.
Listen. But that was for your birthday. We were alone. We were in a beautiful hotel room.
That's right. Okay.
And it was just us. We didn't have to worry about nobody else.
Yeah. So what we did was we didn't go out of town. We went out of our area. Let's put it that way. But it was pretty much out of town, and we went to a
beautiful hotel,
really nice hotel room that had a shower big enough for the both of us. It had
you could see the shower from the bed.
Yep.
Like it was right there, just a big glass enclosure.
Yep. And then it'll come down if you wanted to.
Yeah, you can pull down the shade. But
I gotta say the shade stayed up. You had the bedroom. You had the bedroom section, and you had a living room type section, and yeah.
Now that was I would say the most romantic weekend. Yeah. Now, if we just going with a date, it would be probably when we dated and our first Valentine's Day, where I don't know if you cooked or your mom cooked lasagna or spaghetti. They had this huge basket of candy and stuff.
Like the little strawberry candy she liked, right?
It was all kinds of
all kind of little candies in it. Yeah. And I think that's when you got
candlelight.
I think that's when she got. I think I gave her the first bear that she has, and
I still have that.
She still has that bear.
Aww.
She still has
it. His name is Charlie.
Charlie still have it to that day. Yeah. Still have it to that day.
He's a big panda bear.
Yeah.
But it was candlelight. It was spaghetti, salad, garlic bread.
That's right. And in the living room, and that's what it was.
That was when we were dating before we got married. That was very, very, very romantic. Candlelight and dinner is always ultra romantic to me.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yes.
Hey, y'all. In the comments, please, y'all can ask questions. It's not just the Takeover Twins. We're inviting you to ask questions.
Because normally they don't invite nobody to do nothing. I'm just saying. Nothing.
Okay. So, my next question. What is the biggest strength of your relationship?
I'm laughing because that was one of my questions.
I think I will say our communication, because of how we talk, and we try to talk as much as possible, even about the little things, even if it's something's hurting, how was your day, or even though we can be sitting in the same room, or she's upstairs, I'm downstairs, our communication, because of how much we talk, so it's not much that we wouldn't talk about, except for surprises,
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say the communication.
Definitely communication. We listen to understand, and we're always asking, how are you? How are you doing? That's 2-3 times a day.
Mm-hmm.
How are you doing? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Is there anything going on? And between the children, the bills, the job, the businesses, it's always something.
Mm-hmm.
So he gets an opportunity to talk. I can listen. I can give advice, or if he doesn't necessarily need or want advice, I'm there to listen. And we always work as a team.
Okay, part two.
Question. You have a part two? You have a question?
Part two.
Oh, she got a part two. Okay. Okay.
What's the weakness?
Wow.
Mm.
The weakest part.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
Mm-mm.
You know what? I don't know. I don't think I would say I want to say the lack thereof of
not taking enough time for ourselves would be my answer.
Yeah.
Not enough date time, alone time.
Hey, Granny. Yeah.
But you were gonna say?
I guess not. I would guess to say the opposite of what our strength is will be our weakness if we don't say anything to each other. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we get enough alone time at all.
Yeah.
But that's part and parcel of where we are right now in our journey.
I don't know what the romantic dates I'll be having. I don't know.
Somebody had a question in the
Hey,
in
Granny
the audience.
Peaches.
Hey, Granny's in the building, y'all. Welcome in.
Hey, Granny.
I saw Jason came in too. Hey, Jason.
Hey,
So
Jason.
ugly
Hey,
pretty
Jason.
as did communication come easily?
No. Communication did not come easily. In the beginning, our styles were extremely different. I was very argumentative, and he is very easygoing, non-confrontational, and that was the differences in our style. So I had to learn how to dial it back and be tactful and respectful. But it was my way or the highway in the beginning. Is this is that, and pop, pop, pop. And that's what it was. So I really had to dial it back and communicate with him like a man and not child. So no,
Okay.
it's not easy in the beginning. We went through a lot of turmoil. And another thing that gives you attitudes in your relationships is when you have people around you who are not happy for you. They make little slick comments about your spouse or about your relationship to try to make it seem like you're corny because you love each other and you don't argue all the time or fight all the time. You got to be careful who's around you too, because they'll give you an edge on yourself, like something is wrong with your relationship. When nothing is wrong with your relationship. Right. They just are jealous and they trying to project some insecurity onto you. And a lot of that was going on in the beginning too, because a lot of that, and it's not just friends, it's family. Family will do it too. Yeah, we had to be real careful with that. Sometimes you just gotta recognize who's around you, and if they're not good, I don't care if they're your sister, your closest sister, you gotta cut them off. Yep. And let them keep their toxic, negative insecurities.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Keep the questions rolling, y'all.
Okay. We ready for the next one?
Yeah.
What are you most excited about in your marriage?
What are we most excited about? I would say with her is just the goals, her drive. You know what I mean? She's always ready to do something and do something new. You know what I'm saying? She's spontaneous. And that's exciting because even though I like to do things, I would say her spontaneity is a little bit higher than I'm not going to say a little bit. It's a lot higher than mine. You know what I'm saying? But not to say I can't be spontaneous, but it's just that her ideas and some of the things that she wants to do is very good. And sometimes I have to, because they're so high, I have to slow her down. Like, whoa, remember that one that you told me the other day on flipping the list? Number 3, we still trying to get to that one. You know what I'm saying? But it's awesome though, because she keeps me on my toes. She keeps me on my toes. So yeah.
Oh, I love that. What about for you, Miss Angela?
The most exciting part about our relationship to me is the love, the teamwork, the bond, the respect. I know it's a multifaceted answer, but our relationship to me is pretty cool. It's everything I've wanted. I'm respected. I'm treated like a queen. He talks to me. He treats me. He touches me in the kindest ways. It's what I've wanted.
Where's the tissues, y'all?
Get it every time.
But I do love the fact that no matter what I want to do, he's always right there. Well, let's do it, baby. You know what I'm saying? He's very, very supportive and always willing to dive in with me, no matter what it is.
Yeah, that's a little deep, but we got this.
Ugly Pretty Chick asked, so she brings you out of your comfort zone?
Yes, she does. Yes, if I feel comfortable about something, she'd be like, "No, let's try this." And yeah.
Oh, Granny Peaches.
Oh no.
We should have gave a disclaimer. Bring your
Not
tissues.
you too, Granny. Jeez.
Hey, you're welcome, Amanda.
You're welcome. Yes.
Okay. Moving on. Y'all good?
Yeah, we good. Yeah, we good. Do I need to get a drink now? Go ahead.
What is your partner's most annoying habit?
Annoying habit.
Wow.
Okay, Deisha.
Annoying habit? Wow. I wouldn't say it's annoying. I wouldn't say it's annoying. Okay, there could be some times where we're doing our own thing. Sometimes we do our own thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I could come home and I know she hasn't seen me in some time, so she wants to have that conversation. And sometimes I'm getting the day off and I may jump into a show and then she'd be like, "Babe, look at this." And then I'm looking at that and I completely forgot about my show. And then I'm looking at stuff that she wants to do. And then I get back into it after we finish talking. But babe, then I'm like, got 10 more minutes. I just need 10 more minutes. Diva say, don't answer that. I was debating. I was debating on answering that question. I was like, this is a setup. I should let her go first where I feel like it might be safer. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying, damn it. You know what I'm saying? But
you just say clean it up.
The thing is, at the end of the day, I be understanding like she hasn't seen me, this. So a lot of times I try to decompress. I try to decompress outside, so that way when I come in, it's full attention. You haven't seen me, yeah. Gonna hear about this later. Listen, go hear about this later.
Get that drink now.
What you watching? I'm gonna make sure. Go ahead and watch the show, babe. You watch it up. Ooh, I'm gonna catch it. But
I really thought it was gonna be snoring or stays up too late or. I'm sorry.
Now for me, it is snoring. For me, it's snoring. And I know he does. I know it's not intentional, but it's harder for me to go to sleep at night, especially if he goes to sleep first. So I try to beat him to the punch.
Now listen. Hey, now so if I end up everybody I had about a year or so ago I had COVID. So ever since then, sometimes sleep hits me like this, And I don't expect to go to sleep that fast. I really don't, because normally I'm up. So there are times where I go to sleep and I wake up, you know, I'm like, damn. I say, man, I don't remember going to sleep. She'd be like, I do. You went right to sleep. I'm like, I didn't try to. Because I know she really wanted to hold a conversation.
Yes, a lot of times I'm getting ready to talk, and he, just fell out.
I just don't remember going to sleep. I just don't, you know. But yeah.
Now snoring is that's up
now,
there.
If she has a moment where,
I know it's not personal.
Yeah,
I know it's not personal.
I know. Chantel's comment.
Chantel,
okay.
Yeah.
Chantel says, "Oh my God, not snoring. I would rather hear a foghorn."
Oh God.
Granny Peaches says, "CPAP machine. Get your doctor to check it out."
Oh,
thank you guys. Y'all advocating for me in the comments.
Yes.
You know, now see, the thing is, the difference between when I snore and if she snores is that I know she's super tired. And then when she catches a snore, I'll be like, oh, she tired. Look at her, all cute. But if there's a time where she's really tired, I'm like, she real tired. Turn over.
Yes. I don't do that to him. Well, not all the time. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I tell him to say, babe, you snoring. And I can go to sleep. He'll do the same thing if I'm that. I got to be real exhausted for me to snore. But he will wake me up and say, babe, can you flip over?
Because she be tired, and I'll be like, I be understanding.
Yes.
Damn it, man.
Jazz say, I don't play about my sleep. Yes, Lord.
Oh, Lord. Oh,
and
man.
We do have another comment in the Deja asked
question.
She says, what do you most admire about each other?
Get the tissue, Brittany.
Say get the tissue. Say coming with it.
For me, it's his kindness. He is the kindest man I have ever met, I've ever known. So that's what I admire about him. And that's not just towards me and our family, with anybody. He's very kind. He's outgoing with it. He'll give you the shirt off his back. And
you want somebody else may be able to fit in it, but I will.
He always tries to be fair and kind, no matter what the situation is. I can be upset with someone and he'll still want to know, well, what did they do or what did they say? So he can have both sides. He's not just going to take one side, no matter who it is or how he feels. He wants to be fair with everybody. You know, with me, I hit one side, so I'll be like, what? They did what? You know, without even hearing the other side to see what you might have done or if there was anything that you did, you know, to get such a response. But his kindness is what I admire most about him.
Oh, such a kind guy.
Thank you, babe. I think I spoke about it, but with her, I mean, it's just, you know, her strength and some of a lot of the stuff that she's come through, you know, especially with her past and things like that. You know, she's had a rough past, and listening to it, I still thank you. I still, just, admire what she's got, what she's come through. And, a lot of times, there may be times where you hear cuss, you'll hear fuss and things like that. But, behind the scenes, other than that, I get the woman who looks me in my eyes and just tells me, how much she loves me, and why she loves me, because times I was like, you like me? Like, and she, she lets me know, and I feel it because it's genuine. You know what I mean? And she kind of strong sometimes. She be trying to handle me. I'm blinking. I need help. No, I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, I mean, just those little things. I mean, yeah, I like it when you put your. Sometimes she takes her feet, she put them up under my feet and just wiggles them. I love that. If she doesn't do it, I'm like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong? You okay? But yeah, just some of the things.
That's so cute.
Yes, we
We
ready.
keep asking these questions. This show's gonna end real before it stops.
Y'all need a break or are we okay?
Oh, we're okay. I mean,
We're good.
We're good.
Unless
I mean,
you guys want to take one.
you want to take a quick break? I can.
Yes.
I'll take. We'll take a quick break because I don't think the air conditioner's on, and you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say you looking a little hot.
Yeah, listen, I'm shine a little bit. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Little sweat on the brow there.
Let's take a quick break.
Okay.
Okay.
Breakthroughs are about more than you might think. They're about discovering who you are, digging deep, reaching to the core of your soul. They're about healing. Healing yourself, understanding your beliefs, creating a ripple effect. And it's not just those initial moments that matter. It's about using them to bring more joy into our own lives and the lives of others. It's about having fun, letting loose, enjoying every moment life has to offer. It's about finding a safe space. It's about creating connection. Join us each and every day for exclusive programming, special events, and a community to call home, where we invite you to explore, change the way you look at and live your life, and go beyond the breakthrough. So we ask you, are you ready? We'll see you online at thebreakthroughshow.com.
Thank you, Bookie. Hey.
Ow! What was that? What was that she said? Hold on. We saw a comment. Oh my goodness. Tanya. Where is it? She say.
Keep going. There it is.
She go.
This is how she feel about snoring.
Like, oh God. I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't do nothing.
Oh Lord. She said they sleep with headphones on, bitch.
Hell no.
I just say, hey, babe, your mask's not on right.
Oh my goodness. Oh man, we're having a good time, guys. Yes.
Yep. Any questions that you have, type them in the chat.
Because these ladies are coming with it, boy. They're coming with it. I think the questions got me.
Questions are cool.
Yeah, I love them.
I'm enjoying it.
Yes. We ready for
we enjoy listening to your answers. Yeah.
Awesome. Good.
So my question is, what were the first impressions of each other? What was your first impressions?
When I met her, when I met her, we spoke over the phone. First, we spoke over the phone.
Yeah, for a week.
Yeah, before we actually met each other. And I thought when I first heard her, she had a beautiful laugh. Her laughter was like contagious, you know, and I was glad that I was able to make her laugh. So I knew right then, I'm like, okay, you laughing at me, you have a sense of humor, you know, because sometimes I don't think I'd be funny, but all right, cool. We're gonna roll with this. So her sense of humor was good. And I knew that, you know, we would definitely, you know, click once we started, once we started talking, especially once we got into the things that we love, we immediately, you know, love some of the same things. So yeah, I would say that.
Yeah. Over the phone, it was cool. I'm totally enamored, and not in a romantic way, just drawn in. He was interesting. He was funny. He was friendly. And once we met in person, I was like, okay, not my type. And he will not admit it. He gonna sugarcoat it and say it,
right,
but I'm not his type either. So when we met, it's like, okay, it's not that you're not attractive, you're just not my usual type. So we went through that, but I could not ignore the chemistry, the camaraderie, the friendship. I could not let that pass and say I'm not going to give him a chance because he's not my typical. And in fact, that's what made, after thinking about it, I'm like, this is why I need to give it a chance, because he's not my typical. Because with my typical, I have had no luck.
Trash.
No luck. So because I hadn't had any luck with the typical, we went with the you got it, and yes, he got it.
I told her I used to always love red bone. She said, no, you like the chocolate. So I didn't discriminate. I didn't. But the red bone, the caramel skin was always a choice for me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yeah.
But ask him who he was dating before me.
Next question.
And how many were red bones?
I don't think that's a question, but I have a feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So blackberries were your choice of
okay, so yeah, I dated she wasn't a red bone. Yeah, she was, she was chocolate.
Hi, you just called
and
2216.
So I I dated some people that wasn't red bones. Damn it, I did.
All of them except for her, huh? Yeah.
No, she didn't.
Yes, okay. I think so. I think so. I think maybe it been one let me see. Maybe one. That was I don't even count that one. So yeah. Yeah, it was all
You had a type, my guy. You had a type.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yes, he is sweating.
It was hot. I had to turn on the air conditioning.
That's called, I told you he want to give the nice answer, right? He trying to make it nice.
Oh.
Okay, so it's a comment in a question in the comments.
Ain't no damn men in the comments.
Granny Peacher says, how long did it take to know that this was the one you wanted to be with?
Ooh.
We had an idea with the first conversation, because it lasted so long. Our very first conversation over the phone, sight unseen, was 5 hours. So we had an idea. Now, once we started, the first date was gorgeous. It was beautiful. We went to the movies.
City of Angels.
We saw City of Angels, and that was at the Riviera in the Grove.
Mm-hmm.
We went to
Bird Bowl.
And we didn't bowl. We went to the arcade park. We played video games.
Uh-huh.
So the first date was spectacular, and we had that was even more of an idea. Now, how long did it take? Like how many months?
I don't know how many months. I just know that it was. I want to say I knew, because I didn't really. I didn't want to like date anymore. I didn't want to like it because I had already been hurt so many times, and I wanted, she, I knew, honestly, after maybe like a month or so, that because of who she was and how she responded to me, I knew I wanted to make this work. I remember, and she might not remember, because I remember the young lady who I dated before her. Mm-hmm. It had just been, I had broken up with that one. Maybe like it had only been like a month or so. And when I met her through her sister, I knew I knew after a certain amount of time, I said, I knew I really want to be with her. So I wanted to do everything I needed to do to make sure it worked out, and I told her I had been with somebody not too long. It's like, what, really? I said, listen, I'm not here to play any games. I really want to be with her. I really want to be with you. So I did whatever it, took to make sure that it happened. So yeah, I would say after about a month or so, I think, month or two, I would say about 2 months maybe, that I knew that she was going to be my wife.
So sweet.
What do you guys believe about relationships in the beginning?
Great question, Jasmine.
That love conquers all.
Yeah.
They tell us as long as you love one another, that's all you need. And that's the biggest lie.
Mm-hmm.
You need way more than love. You need respect. You need teamwork. You need communication. You need some compromise up in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's so much more than love that you need in order to make it.
Yeah. Loving each other, even through if they have like a flaw, if they have a flaw, you can't really, nobody's perfect, so you can love through that, you could, get through, those things, you know what I mean?
Yep. Loyalty.
Yes.
Loyalty is up there with respect.
Yes.
Respect encompasses so much, because if they love you, they will respect you. If they respect you, they will remain loyal. And if they respect your union, they'll do everything to make it happen. They'll work
responsibility and accountability.
Yes, definitely. So Jazz says, is there one advice about marriage you would give young couples? What would it be? Be sure that you focus on the marriage and not the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
The wedding is one day. The ceremony is 30 minutes. The reception is hours long.
Yep.
And the marriage is forever. You need to be focused on that marriage. All of the pertinent questions about it, you need to ask beforehand. You need to know how that person pays bills, how they utilize credit, how they handle finances, their value that's placed on how to raise kids, how they raise kids, what are their ideals?
Do they want kids?
Mm-hmm. Yes. It's so much that goes into the actual should you get married that people don't consider. They just fall in love and the sex is the best they ever had and they're like, this is the one. But you got to consider so many other factors in order for it to be successful, because believe it or not, your marriage is a business. So if you're not business minded, or if you're not on the same page financial wise, credit wise, paying bills, investing in a business, or you're paying bills, so that's you already dealing with money.
Right.
So if you're not on the same page, you're setting yourself up for failure and a whole lot of arguing, because one person wants to spend all the money and the other person wants to save all the money.
Right.
Or you want to invest in some stocks and he's like, no, that's too iffy. I'm not putting my money out there, but where are you going to grow your money if you don't invest in something? And if stocks are too risky, I know how you're going to feel about real estate. So it's a lot more that goes into marriage than just I love you and you love me. And you got to weigh all of the heavy stuff that people don't really like to talk about. Believe it or not, when it comes to marriage, speaking about money and budgets and investing is more taboo than just talking about sex. People would rather talk about sex than talk about money. Oh, no, I won't talk about no money. You got to talk about money.
You have to. Definitely have to.
You got to talk about spending habits. You got to talk about, do you want children? If you want children, how many? Because if you want one and he wants 6, it ain't going to work.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to have to compromise.
Yeah.
And are you going to compromise from your 1 kid to 6?
Or meet in the middle at 3. There's going to be a compromise on both ends.
And then you got to will he want them in private school? Will he want them homeschooled? Or will you want them homeschooled? It's so many factors to consider. And you might say, well, that's not going to be that big of a deal. It is that big of a deal. Because if you want something and they don't, how small of a deal is that? That's not a small deal at all.
With
So,
no breaks or lunches.
when it comes to young people getting married, it's so much to consider. So much more than just the wedding colors and how many bridesmaids and bridegrooms you're going to have. Who's going to DJ, and are you guys going to have a choreographed dance in the reception? Because that's what people focus on instead of focusing on the marriage.
The marriage itself, right?
So I have a lot of advice I would give young people, as you can see.
Hold on. We got more questions. Hold on. Stand down, Tiger. Stand down.
But that's my advice. Do you have any advice you would give, babe?
Baby said a mouthful.
I said, okay.
You did.
Yes. That's right. Tanya said spending all that money for 30 minutes. Yes, Lord.
Yes.
They going in deep. 15,000, 25,000, 30,000.
That ceremony is quick. It is.
And you
It's
said it in
over
front of,
within.
yeah, you said it in front of the preacher saying your vows is 30 minutes. And then y'all
Exactly.
dance down the aisle and it's time to party.
Yep. We had another question. Who question? What? That was a
Jeff.
question.
What is your favorite thing about your relationship? Teamwork.
Yeah. Teamwork. I would say teamwork.
Teamwork, because we're definitely a team
Teamwork makes the dream work.
in every sense of the word. Parenting, friendships. He could have a friend that's going through something and I still weigh in. I still try to help. Like one of his best friends just got divorced. You know, but he would still share with me what was going on, and I'd be like giving my input on how the woman might be feeling or thinking or acting.
That bitch crazy.
You know, yeah, that's pretty much what I said.
That's pretty much what you said.
She is good and gone.
Yeah.
But yeah, our teamwork is amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The
Yeah,
Queen's
Jeff, I went to the courthouse too.
Went to the courthouse. Hey,
Did
listen,
too.
I don't knock it at all. And yes, a wedding is very stressful. When we were getting ready to get married, I had not dreamed of, you know how some girls from a little bitty girl, they're dreaming about that day. Oh, this, that, not me. But once I did decide I was going to get married, I'm like, oh man, I want it big. I want this. I want that. You know, you just want to go all out. And after budgeting all of that foolishness, I'm like, oh no, we going to the courthouse.
Yeah, we did it.
And our pastor's wife, she was like, no, you can still have your day. You just don't have to go over the top. Now, what must you have? I'm like, I got to have my dress. She was like, okay. And from there, it went. We had 75 people at our wedding.
We had that many?
75 people.
See, it went so fast.
It went fast. I told you, 30 minutes. 75 people at the wedding. His brother, my sister. My sister was the flower girl, the baby girl. My son was the ring bearer. That was it for the wedding party. The person who sang was one of the church singers at the wedding. She sang, bam. The reception was free because it was at his aunt's house where he proposed. And everybody volunteered to cook.
Yeah.
They bought their own food. We didn't have to buy the food for them to cook. They bought it too. Best food ever. Mom bought the cake from a cake maker. Phenomenal cake. We ate the top layer on our honeymoon. We didn't save it.
We did not.
We did not.
We was like looking
the next year we just ordered a 8-inch layer cake.
We ordered another one. We was like, man, that cake was fire. We like, yeah, that cake. You know, we can eat the other one.
But
are we supposed to?
We did. The most we spent on our wedding was our attire. Everybody came together and helped us get married.
I think we spent about $1,500, maybe $2,000, and
that was it.
That was just that, and what else we spent on?
The honeymoon.
Yeah, and where we went.
Yep,
that was it.
But planning for a wedding, definitely stressful. Mm-hmm. the sister that's under me that's 40, she's getting ready to get married again, July 22nd. And this is what she's doing whenever she's talking about it, holding her head. I'm like, baby, I know.
You got time for
but
all
I wouldn't be going. To me, that's why we've never renewed our vows. Because number one, our day was perfect. But number two, I don't feel like going through all that stress.
If we did anything,
what you gonna eat? What you gonna drink? How much is it per plate? Because they charge per plate, and it don't even be good food. It be the same boring, bland chicken, baked chicken, string beans, and not real mashed potatoes.
Overcooked chicken. They pour some of the juice that's sitting in the pan to make it shine.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? By the time you get it, it's kind of
Yeah, so if you want to go to the courthouse, go to the courthouse. It's all the same, honey. Wear what you want to. You can wear what you want to the courthouse. If you want to wear a big ball gown, go ahead, girl.
Queens, y'all got some more questions?
Do your thing.
I do.
I sure do.
Oh,
you want me to go, Brittany?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, go ahead.
If you had to start your marriage all over, what would you change?
Ooh.
That's a good one. I think I would actually, because of the audio of the videotape, I probably would go back there and do the audio myself. Because I was part of the audio team, and the video part of the video
quality wasn't where you wanted it to be.
The video quality wasn't where. No, listen, I did the audio video. Queen did say, "God damn it!"
She said, "You're not being serious." You know that ain't what she means.
Oh my goodness!
You feeling a little parched there?
I don't think there's anything. I mean, everything went perfect after we left from the reception. It's like the wind blew just the right damn way. It just blew right. You know what I'm saying? Everything was just perfect. It didn't rain. The sun didn't shine directly in our eyes. It just shined just enough as she was doing the toast to shine right there on her.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. Oh, I was going into a tangent. I'm sorry.
If you had to start your marriage, not wedding, marriage over.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Listen. All right, our marriage over. What would I change?
Yeah.
I don't think I wouldn't. I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't, because anything that happened within the marriage has brought us to this point now.
Great recovery, my God.
Great answer.
These are setup questions. Where are the guys? Hello. Damn it. I don't know. We was talking about the wedding. I kind of was into it. My bad. I misheard the question. My bad. Yeah, I wouldn't change anything. Our life experiences brought us to where we are today.
If I could change anything about the marriage, it probably would be not listening to the those toxic outside forces in the beginning. It would have saved us a lot of heartache and a lot of drama. But, listening to those outside forces, or just, not being aware of the negative seeds that are being planted by someone who says that they love you and who are acting like they are intentionally good when they're not. Deceit is sneaky. It's not always, you think it's coming from somebody mean and nasty and ugly, and it's coming from someone who's saying, "I love you, you're the best, I admire you, da-da-da." But they're saying all of that, but in between, they're throwing little negative stuff in there. Trying to put some doubt in your mind or some insecurities, projecting their insecurities because their relationship isn't where they want it to be. Or they're lacking something and they're just throwing it off on you. So, and for me, it was a sister, so I didn't have my guards up. And if I had not let those negative seeds plant, and give me that extra attitude or, it made you feel like something was lacking when it wasn't. You know, for my husband is very easygoing. So some people look at that as soft when he's anything but soft. Get him mad and you'll find out. But because he's so kind, and you know, if a woman is in a relationship where a man is constantly beating her, and you're in a relationship where you're not getting beat at all, you know what I'm saying? They'll throw little seeds out there. Oh, he's soft. He just that. No, you just with a thug, a beater. But that don't mean that my man, something wrong with my man because he don't beat me. You know. So if you can keep people out your ear, or if somebody is in your ear, just consider the source. Look at everything and be like, why would you say something like that? Or why are you saying things like this? And get that person out of your space immediately. Don't give them no more chances. They showed you before. They showed you once. So if I could change anything about our marriage, it would be getting rid of toxic people that were around faster. But our relationship itself has always been good. We only had problems when we had people in our shit.
What you got?
I got one. What's your favorite memory of each other?
Yeah, Brett. Come on with it. Bam, bam. Favorite memory.
Oh man. That's a lot. The wedding day. The first kiss.
I would say the moment that she said yes, that will be my favorite. The moment she said yes.
The proposal?
I think I got a bug in my eye.
The moment she said yes.
Oh, babe.
Yeah. She said yes. I was like, there's too many people around here for you to say no. But no, when she said yes, then I knew that, you know, it wasn't just for, you know, anything that I had or anything like that, because it's like we didn't have a whole lot, you know what I mean? We had each other, you know what I'm saying? We had, you know, the stuff that we had in our apartment, you know, we were just starting out. So of course, you know, you had people helping us out, you know, giving us this and say, hey, you could take this, you know what I'm saying? So it was truthful, you know, people gave us certain things, you know, so yeah. So the moment she said yes, the onion plane flew by. Not the onion plane. Yeah, so pretty much, yeah, that will be that moment.
Let's see. The first kiss was a very romantic moment for me. One of the best moments. Our wedding day. Our wedding day was amazing and perfect.
She said your favorite. That's one.
Okay.
You said 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
But I appreciate you though. I do.
You know, be romantical and stuff.
I know.
All romantical. Jazz says, do you believe everything happens for a reason?
Ooh.
Yes and no.
Yeah.
And probably more towards no. It's a lot of crazy stuff happening that I just don't understand.
Yeah.
For me to believe there's a reason, a real like rational reason behind it, I'm not there yet. Sometimes I like to get to that point because I really want to understand why things are happening. And if there's anything that I'm thinking or inviting, but I'm like, I don't know how in the world I could invite this amount of pain. Right. You know what I mean? With some of the things that are happening. So
damn, the onion plane is out.
I don't believe everything happens for a reason.
The onion plane is out there today, boy. Yeah, I'm like that too. It's like you know, sometimes when you think one thing happens, you know, it happens for a reason. You know, I can think of all of the things that happen against our marriage help us to fight it. It's almost like when you get sick and you take medicine and your body builds up those immunities to it, those negative things. That's kind of like I see those negative things. Our body builds up an immunity. So it's like now we know what to look for, and we like, nope, nope. You know what I'm saying? Nope. We know how to push that off. So we've built up an immunity to, with a lack of a better word, the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I in some ways, some things I would say happen for a reason, but not all
Not
things.
everything.
Not everything. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Queen B, you have another question? I think she froze.
Okay, no, I'm not. Hey, I'm
Okay,
here.
my bad. Okay, you good. Yeah. You have. I know you
Okay.
have some more under your belt.
So I know our hour is up, but I do want you to answer this question for me.
Okay.
If you could describe your partner in one word, what would that be and why? Get your damn tissue, Brittany.
Child, we didn't get the memo on the question, so y'all bear with us on the answers.
Yeah, you're not supposed to.
Yeah, we're not,
Yeah.
not
I think
supposed
you all are
to.
doing an awesome job with it coming off
Yeah.
the dome. Yeah, you're not sitting back thinking about it. Y'all are doing a great job.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Yes, I
Thank
would
you.
say.
Being real and transparency, I tell you.
Yeah, I see that. One word describing and why. Damn, that's a good one. I guess because I call her not a lot of people call her this, and I think I'm the only person that calls her this, but I'm going to say Angel. You know what I'm saying? Because I was the first one to actually call her that.
Oh shit!
Because that's just I'm sorry. I mean, because that's just how she was. I'm sorry. I mean, that's just how she was. I mean, it's just, pleasant, kind. She had her moments. She's just like with any other angel. They're going to get, an angel from up above is going to fight off the BS to keep you safe, and things like that. And then at the end of the day, no matter how much fighting she do, she's going to smile. And the smile alone is just there. So yeah, I would say an angel.
Oh shit!
Yo, you can fall out and everything.
Miss Angelique.
One word to describe him. I would have to say king. King. When you imagine a king, you imagine somebody that's kind, somebody that's fair, somebody that leads, somebody that is protective, that looks out for everybody, and that would be him.
Oh.
Yo, that's the damn DNA.
King, always kind.
Thank you.
Always, he rules with an iron fist when he needs to, but most of the time it's with kindness. And he's what you would imagine a king to be.
I love it.
Yes.
Love it. Brittany, you had anything else?
No, I think that was a great way to end it. To end the.
Thank you,
Chantal. I do, but it's okay. That was great.
Thank y'all for answering our questions today.
No problem. We had fun doing it.
This was amazing.
I mean, it was really fun, and it yeah. I thank you. I thank you to everybody who came too, because
yes.
we were like, man, ooh, it was definitely the laughter, the just the love, and being able to answer the questions. It was definitely heartfelt, and we loved it. We had fun. That's what we want to do. We definitely gonna have some more. So we just gonna have some fun.
Yeah, we definitely want to have. We went through some serious topics.
Yeah.
And heavy topics, and we definitely want to lighten up and have some fun.
Yes.
And this was great.
Yes, most definitely. Before we end the show, we guess we'll take another break, and then also we have some upcoming shows coming up. So I definitely want to give them some shout outs. So yeah, we're gonna take a quick. What?
Hold on 1 second.
Wait a minute.
I also need you to report back to the news reporter and tell him that I only like brown sugar. Okay?
Yeah, I tried. Sorry. Okay.
Listen, Jazz was talking about these allergies is no freaking joke.
He still supports, you know what I'm saying? The Takeover Queens, he still supports, and he appreciates the honesty. Whoa. Whoa. We're going to take a quick break and come back to close out the show. Thank you so much, ladies.
Hey there, in the mood for some style? Well, make your way over to queenbeehustle.com. Miss Hustle don't play no games now. She gave y'all options, keychains to multi-purpose trays to t-shirts. Select products can even be customized, all of which are made by this beautiful lady here, Miss Queen Bee. Head on over to queenbeehustle.com where hustle and creativity uniquely meet. Hey, hands looking a little plain there. That's okay though, I got you. Just head over to Nail Beauty by Brittany. Wait, don't tell me you don't know who she is. That's okay, that's fine. It's a good thing that ... here. I'm here to tell you. Nail Beauty by Brittany is an upcoming establishment that makes everyone's hands look pretty to boost your confidence throughout your daily basis. You get all these custom nails at a very affordable price. With proper care, these nails can last up to 3 weeks. If you head over to Brittany's social media, you'll see all of the custom nails that she has made thus far at a very affordable price. This company was made by this beautiful young woman here, Miss Brittany. Now y'all go over ahead and get your nails pretty, y'all. I'm showing enough in.
Hold on. Hey, welcome back. My daughter, she's something else.
The little one.
So yeah, I thank everybody for coming through. We thank everybody. Granny, Peaches, Chantel, Jasmine, Courtney.
Hey, Courtney.
How you doing, Courtney? Tanya, Diva, Deja. We said Granny Peaches. Amanda coming through. Oh man, we thank Jason came through, and of course,
thank you everybody from
YouTube
for coming
to
through. Facebook.
Everybody. And Miss Jessica was in the
Takeover Queens.
Takeover Queens. Listen, I appreciate you coming
All
through.
All hail the Queens.
You know what I'm saying?
One second.
Got something else?
Yeah. Everybody in the comments. So the DNA is always busy supporting everybody else except for themselves. I would like for you all to follow this page that you're on right now, which is the Breakthrough Show. I also need you to go over to Divine DNA here on YouTube. Subscribe to that as well. Look for fresh content and replays of the DNA show that's playing. Also, they have a website. Would y'all like to talk about the website, y'all?
Go ahead, baby. Tell them about the website.
Yes. DivineDNA.life is our website.
Thank you.
We have advertising features on our Facebook page, The Power of Daddy, if you need promo for your business. If you want to feature your baby or your grandbaby. We also make custom boots over here. So if you'd like to order, visit DivineDNA.life.
Yeah. Thank you.
Great job, guys. Another amazing show. Okay, Mr. Jackson.
All right. So I want to give a so tomorrow if you guys
Thank
are
you,
up,
thank you, Queen B.
If you guys are up, please check out Project Joy in the morning, 7 p.m. Central.
7 a.m.
7 a.m.
Central Standard Time.
Thank you. And
8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I'm so used to being PM. That's why I said it that way.
Mm-hmm. No, baby.
Also, tomorrow
night
is Throwback Thursday. I can't put that one on because it'll cover the whole screen.
Oh.
Well, Throwback Thursday with the producer Jessica Dugas and Kevin Kiley. So y'all make sure y'all check them out tomorrow evening. You should get an alert if you already a part of the Breakthrough Show. You will get an alert about those two shows. Okay. So once again, ladies, thank you so
All hail
much.
the Takeover Queens.
Takeover Queens took over. You know what I'm saying? They did an awesome job. I'm pretty sure y'all be seeing them again because they do.
We'll be back.
You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. They do take over. You know what I'm saying? Once again, thank you everybody who's in the comments. Appreciate everybody who came through. And another successful show. You guys helped make it possible. And I appreciate all of you guys.
Love.
So until next week, guys, we'll see you. Love you guys. Thank you.
Bye.